From cheerleader to ringleader, she might be 5'1", but her accomplishments in the WWE goes on forever. She's dominant, charismatic, and one of the greatest female fighters in the PG era. She's none other than Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss has made a name for herself in the WWE. Despite the fact that many fans feel she hasn't been used to her full potential, she's still a top member of the women's evolution. On the flip side, Alexa Bliss had to go through many personal battles, sprouting from her body and her size. But this didn't stop her from becoming a 5-time women's champion. So join us as we take a look at Alexa Bliss's career in the making. But be sure to stick to the end where we reveal the iconic moment she won the Smackdown Women's Championship. Let's begin. Alexa Bliss, whose real name is Alexa Kaufman, was born on August 9, 1991 in Columbus, Ohio, to teenage parents who were still in high school at the time of her birth. She's been involved in sports since the age of 5, competing in track, kickboxing, softball, and gymnastics. But at the time, Alexa Bliss had a small stature and she often got teased about it. She also developed an eating disorder, not once, but twice. But she never really talked about it till later on in her life. On top of that, she got bullied in high school a couple of times. One occasion that really stood out was one time before Christmas break, Alexa Bliss and her boyfriend were taking a walk down the school hall, and out of nowhere, she got punched in the back of the head and got jumped. Now, aside from the crazy part that her boyfriend ghosted her at that point, the main reason this girl jumped her was that she wanted to be a part of a little group, and they told her she had to jump someone. So Alexa Bliss was an easy target. Thankfully, due to the presence of her friends and family, she didn't feel so bad about carrying a black eye for Christmas. She was also a cheerleader at Hilliard-Davidson High School and reached Division I status at the University of Akron, where she graduated with an MA in medical dietetics. She spent time in competitive fitness competitions and has competed in the Arnold Classic. She also received breast augmentation when she was 17 to help overcome her eating disorders by making her feel more feminine, as her breasts stayed small naturally when she finished puberty. This was with her parents' permission, of course. Having participated in so many fitness activities, Alexa Bliss sent a tape of her acrobatic skills to the WWE. The WWE apparently liked what they saw and extended her a contract in May 2013. However, she was transferred to the company's developmental territory NXT to prove herself. On the July 24th episode of NXT, she made her first televised appearance, congratulating the inaugural NXT Women's Champion Paige. In August, she was added to the WWE.com's NXT roster page and assigned the ring name Alexa Bliss. But she made her first televised appearance at WrestleMania 30 on April 6, 2014, when she played a part in Triple H's entrance alongside Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks. That entrance is one of the most iconic to date. She made her televised in-ring debut on the May 8th episode of NXT, playing a glitter fairy gimmick and competing in a tournament for the vacant NXT Women's Championship. She defeated former Divas champion Alicia Fox in the first round, but lost to Charlotte in the semi-finals. She quickly got recognition and acceptance from the WWE Universe, but sadly she picked up a real-life injury that had to put her career on hold. After recovering from the injury, Bliss returned on the March 11, 2015 episode of NXT, where she defeated Carmella. The following week on NXT, she defeated NXT Women's Champion Sasha Banks by countout in a non-title match, which led to Bliss being guaranteed a title match against Banks. But the boss showed her pure class by winning that match. From there, NXT set up a storyline between Carmella, Alexa Bliss, Birdie Murphy, and Wesley Blake. After Blake and Murphy helped Bliss get a win over Carmella, Bliss in return helped Blake and Murphy retain the NXT Tag Team Championship against Colin Cassidy and Enzo Amore. Bliss, Murphy, and Blake then formed an alliance. It is also worth noting that at this time, Alexa Bliss was in a relationship with Birdie Murphy, so that might have helped fuel her character a little bit. The alliance between these three kept on going for a while. It was around this time that Alexa Bliss began wearing her signature skeleton gloves for the first time on air. After NXT decided to push Alexa Bliss as a solo performer, Bliss was involved in a feud with Bayley over the NXT Women's Championship through October and November 2015. She never got to win the NXT Women's Championship, but on July 19, 2016, Bliss was drafted to the Smackdown brand as part of the 2016 WWE Draft. She made her main roster debut on the July 26th episode of Smackdown Live, in a segment involving the brand's women's division. Bliss achieved her first victory on the main roster by defeating Becky Lynch on the August 9th episode of Smackdown Live. On the August 21st at SummerSlam, she teamed up with Natalya and Nikki Bella in a winning effort against Lynch, Carmella, and Naomi. And that's when she got on the road to getting her first championship. But before we talk about that, let's do something for you watching this video. We're doing a shout-out contest for our subscribers, so if you want a personal shout-out from us, go comment epic in the comments section below and stand a chance to win the contest. It's pretty easy, so go comment epic now. On September 11th, 2016 at Backlash, Bliss competed in a 6-pack elimination challenge to determine the inaugural SmackDown Women's Champion. The 6 women were Alexa Bliss, Natalya, Naomi, Becky Lynch, Carmella, and Nikki Bella. As expected, Carmella went straight for Alexa Bliss, given their history together at NXT. Carmella then came back to attack Becky Lynch, but was unsuccessful due to interference from Nikki Bella. Alexa Bliss then tried to eliminate Nikki Bella, but Nikki kicked out at the count of 2. The match went on and on until Naomi eliminated Alexa Bliss, and Becky Lynch ended up winning the match to become the inaugural SmackDown's Women's Champion. But the WWE still had plans for Alexa Bliss and the title. Becky was then booked to defend the title against Alexa Bliss at TLC back in 2016. This is still regarded as one of the greatest women's championship matches of all time. Becky's character was obviously pissed at Alexa, so she started the match by jamming her leg into Alexa's midsection around the turnbuckle area. But just when Becky attempted to grab a table, Alexa delivered a wrecking ball kick through the ropes and slammed Becky's body on the barricade. But it didn't take long before Becky Lynch got back the momentum by punishing Alexa Bliss to the same barricade. As the match progressed, Alexa Bliss got the upper hand for the first part of the fight. She even delivered a cruel DDT to Becky on the edge of a table that made Becky lifeless for a minute or two. Also, keep in mind that the only way either woman could have won is to put the other through a table. Becky tried to put an end to things by carefully placing Alexa Bliss on a table in between the ropes. She then climbed to the top of the ropes, but just when she got to the top, Alexa brought her down to the canvas hard. And less than 3 minutes later, Alexa finally put Becky through the table, winning the match and the SmackDown Women's Championship. And just like that, we had a new SmackDown Women's Champion. That crowning monument is what started the new, epic era of Alexa Bliss. Make sure you check out this video showing on your screen right now. Bye!